Yeah, I'm just looking up stuff on the oxidation, that bright green, that it's some kind of a, I don't know, it's not natural, so I'm looking up. There's no way to really cure it. This here, I thought this was cool. I'm just using that on my knives. I'm just using that for a weight because luckily I had this in the, just to hold that down. It was on this too, it was on the front of this. Up there at the top, see that speck, and on this side at the top. But also it was on this also is, it wasn't just here on both sides, but it was in a few spots on both sides of this. And it didn't hurt it because I got it off, I dug it off, sanded it a little bit because it's rough anyway, It's an awesome knife. And I saved it. The shit eats metal. It's some kind of got chloride, I guess, or something in it. I thought this was cool. Looked a little dirty. I thought, I never use it. Why is it kind of dirty? But anyway, got to looking closer. I don't want to put that on the bed. You probably can't see in the shadow. I don't have it on auto. Right in there is like a spot. I don't know. Go watch. It's really thick. This is a thick mouse pad. It's custom. It's cool. See? Yeah. I don't know if I can save it. I think I can. But I'm going to have to throw it in the poison room. Right now I got sidetracked on something else. Something's always coming up. Like, see that's called a broom. And I swept the outside because remember the other day I had some on the front of the porch, yellow. And then I cleaned it off, and then there's more yellow. Because I don't want people and their dogs and their kids walking by that shit. It probably won't affect them unless you're constantly exposed to it like me. Then a few days ago, my friend called the cops because he was worried about me. Well, yeah, glad somebody worried about me once. I haven't been able to get a hold of him lately. But when they left, I went out, and sure enough, it was on there again. But see, it was also right by the porch out there, by a big plant, a big puddle of the shit. I mean, a puddle as big around as huge, yeah. And it wasn't, I just covered it with mulch. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to boil in some water, and I brushed out the outside because they put it all up and down the porch out there. It was all up and down the porch. And brownish shit on the ground there, and yeah. So, and that's why I'm looking up the oxidation shit, because that's not the only artifact. And that's a poison bag. Yeah, I got 4 of them over there. I may have to toss that one, even though it's got a lot of stuff in it, because I put some beans in there too, and I don't want that to rot. Unless anyway. Yeah, this is a Viking, over 1,000 years old. Had that real bright green shit. It was pitting it, it was eating it. I dug it down, but I think there's still some in the metal, because it says expose you to air, any kind of moisture, air, or something else. And it's usually it happens in seawater, it says. But oddly enough, salt is one of the things you can use with vinegar to clean. Brass and bronze and alloys like that of the old end of the Bronze Age, start of the Iron Age. I got some that are even older, and I fear that some of them may be damaged. Some of them are maybe 2,000 and 3,000 years old. That's really gonna suck if they're fucking my artifacts up, man. I really didn't want to clean this. I may wear it. It doesn't affect me adversely. I don't know. I hope there's no lead in it. Sometimes, very seldom, but usually it's just tin and copper, some kind of a tin and copper mix. But you never know, because I wasn't back there when they made it, and I have no way to test the properties of the metal in it. But yeah, fuck, man, I still see some. There could be some of it. I've scraped it, and the only, it says there's no cure for it unless you scrape it and get it out of the metal if it's on the surface. I gotta go pour it on that broom, because sweeping it with hot water got it on the damn broom naturally. Yeah.